I am a menace. Keep me a ratchet like tennis. I'm with this shit like I'm Dennis. I started this shit, I'ma finish. Be hating, trying to blemish my image. Who want to smoke? 223 came with the scope. Extended clip long as a rope. We wipe his nose just like he had him a coat. I knew that boy was a hoe. Today, we are doing a fantasy draft. You guys have been loving the fantasy draft, so I thought I would get another one for you guys. This was not a comment suggestion. I've been getting a lot of comment suggestions that we can be expecting in the future. Expect a scheme fit only fantasy draft coming soon. Expect a Seahawks rebuild coming soon. But that's not this video. Today we are doing a fantasy draft, but we are only allowed to take the fastest player at whatever position we are drafting. I was going to just make a custom roster with the fastest player at every position, but I feel like that'd just be the most overpowered team ever. Maybe not, but if you guys would like to see that video, let me know and I will do it. But for today, we are going to be doing it fantasy draft style because you guys have been going crazy on the fantasy draft videos. We've gained almost like 50 subs just today alone, the day I'm recording this. So thank you guys so much for all the support recently. We're almost at 300 already. With that being said, if you enjoy Madden rebuilds or Madden fantasy drafts, and if you enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. If everybody who watched these videos subscribed, I can only imagine what number we'd be at. But even if you're just watching, I appreciate you. Thank you. But let me not yap too much. I think the rules are pretty simple. And then in free agency, we are only allowed to sign the top 2 fastest players at their position. And in the draft, I don't know, maybe we only draft players with elite speed. We'll have to find out. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll go like top 5 fastest 40 times at the combine in their position, something like that. But for now, let's go ahead and get into the fantasy draft. Damn, and we pick all the way at number 20. What sucks is I can't even get Tyreek Hill, and he's who's going to be on the thumbnail, and that's who I want. Who's the fastest receiver as of right now? Yeah, I don't want... Dude, wait, do they have the same speed? Okay. In a situation like this, if they have the same amount of speed, I am allowed to pick. So we may go with Jalen Waddle here. And then in the second round, we'll probably end up taking Justin Fields. If not, I'd be content with taking Kyler Murray or Anthony Richardson. But we'll make sure we get them in the second round because I don't know when they'll go, and I don't want to miss out on them. Ooh, but we could also go for like Tariq Woolen. This is going to be hard. Corners go really early. The thing is, I want Tariq Woolen, Jalen Waddle, and Justin Fields. I think Tariq Woolen... I think whoever we pick out of Jalen Waddle and Tariq Woolen here is not... The other player's not going to be available in the next round. Dude, I genuinely don't know what to do. They're both the fastest player at their position, so either one is allowed. Maybe we leave it up to fate. I think that's what we're going to do. Heads, we take Jalen Waddle. Tails, we take Tariq Woolen. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. You got heads.
Can't lie, I honestly wanted Tariq Woolen more, but we left it up to fate, and Alexa made the decision for us. Jalen Waddle, welcome back to the Miami Dolphins. Oh, fuck, Tariq Woolen's still here. How are the quarterbacks looking? Okay, the 3 guys we were looking at are all still here. Do we take the chance? We're taking the chance. I really want Justin Fields, but I want Tariq Woolen even more. So Tariq Woolen, welcome to the Miami Dolphins. I am praying that Justin Fields will be available in the next round. If not, I guess we're going with Kyler Murray or Anthony Richardson. Come on, please, God. Let's go. We're getting Justin Fields. 24-year-old scrambler. What is his speed again? 93. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And Devon Achane normally falls pretty far. It sucks that we can't get Kenneth Walker. I would love to wait until he was the fastest one left, but, you know, he's going to get taken before these other 2 guys. We could always go with Jameson Williams or Marquise Brown, but we'll hold off on them. Is Kyle Pitts still here? Oh, I think he is. Okay, maybe we go with Kyle Pitts. Montez Sweat. Oh, God, I just want these guys so bad, and we're not able to get them. This is going to be harder than I expected. Oh, we could get Byron Young in one of these later picks. Oh, DJ Turner, that'd be another good pick for later. All right, I think I know who we're going to take. Kyle Pitts, you are officially a Miami Dolphin. 22-year-old X Factor, 91 speed tight end. Fuck. Welcome to the Dolphins. Ooh, and Jeremy Chin and Azeez Johnson both have the same speed, so I could go with Jeremy Chin here. I think Jameson Williams and Marquise Brown are going to go around the same time. The game plan is probably just to keep checking receiver, and if one of them gets taken, I'll take the other. I haven't even really been factoring in O-line, but it's starting to look like all the faster guys are the worst one. So I'm almost better off waiting. Ooh, except Tyler Linderbaum would be a really good pick. Sam Cosme would also be a pretty good. Oh my god, dude, this is so hard. Oh, we could get Brian O'Neill too. Oh, okay, I forgot that Sam Cosme is only normal. That makes that a little easier. I'm really tempted to take Linderbaum. Who else were we looking at? Jeremy Chin? Let's go with Linderbaum. Please still be here, Jeremy Chin. Let's go. Jeremy Chin, welcome to the Miami Dolphins. Forgot to check receiver that round, so we probably missed out on the guys we were looking at. Oh no, we can get Jameson Williams. He's actually pretty bad in this game. That's what concerns me. But 22-year-old star dev, let's take him, honestly. Achane and Jahmyr Gibbs are still available, so I don't need to worry about taking a running back right now. I think we're going to go with O'Neal. Oh, he got taken. Do the guys have the same speed at least? Avante Collins has 76. We could always take Evan Neal and move him to guard. I mean, he's really big for a guard, but 76, he is tied, but he's not going to go for a while, so we don't need to take him now. I don't think I ended up taking Byron Young. Hopefully he's still available. I'd like that pick. Yep, and these guys both have 92 speed, so we are allowed to take Byron Young. Let's do it. He is 25, pretty old for a rookie, but... And normal dev, I don't know. I should have taken DJ Turner. I hope he's still there. Fuck. Okay, DJ Turner's still here. Hidden dev, 22 years old. 97 speed. Welcome to the Miami Dolphins, my boy. And can you guys go ahead and do me a favor in the comments and let me know when I do these fantasy drafts, would you rather watch me do a decent amount of these picks, or would you rather me just do 5 and then show you guys the team when the time comes? Because I normally only show like in the 5 to 10 range and then just show you guys the final team. But here, I'll show you guys like a few more picks, honestly, because I'm having fun. Ooh, and we could go with Eric Stokes here. Let's make sure that there's still no good O-linemen we can take. Why'd I took Kobe? Man, they could have took Chris Paul. Why'd I had to take Juice WRLD? Man, they could have took Lil Tech. Yeah, there's not any good O-linemen. We're going to have to get Evan Neal later. We could always get Trenton Simpson. Or we could get Isaiah Simmons. These guys have the same speed. We don't have a middle linebacker yet, do we? Okay, yeah, let's go with Isaiah Simmons. He's a lot better in this game than he is in real life. I think he got a little overrated for a while. Now let's go for the corner we were looking at. Did he get taken? Oh, no. We're going to have to go with Jacorian Bennett if we want a corner. But Daxton Hill has the same speed as JT Woods. He's 93 speed. That'd be a good pick. He's young. He's fast. He fits the team. Only 22. Yeah, let's go ahead and take Daxton Hill. I want to make sure we get a running back while we still can. I haven't been paying enough attention. Oh, no. I took too long. No, dude, we missed out on Achane. Oh, no, what did I just do? We're going to go with Miles Murphy here. Let me make sure I show you guys that he's the fastest left in, just to make sure you guys know I'm not cheating. 88 speed. As a power rusher, too, we're probably going to end up running a 3-4, so he actually fits what we're probably going to be doing. No, dude, I cannot believe I sold the running back that hard. We're going to try to trade for Achane. I didn't say if I was going to allow myself to make trades, but we're going to do it. I don't care. Damn. I really want Marquise Bell, but O.M. Papo is faster by 1 speed. God. At least Marquise Bell only has normal. We could go with Nolan Smith. We'd probably end up moving him up to linebacker. He'd be our other edge rusher beside Byron Young. So let's go ahead and take him. He has hidden dev. I don't even know what to do anymore. What do we even take? We don't have a D tackle yet. Ooh, Milton Williams actually isn't bad. He is normal, but 24 years old. He's the fastest D tackle, and we need one. Welcome to the Dolphins. There's probably better value picks somewhere in here, but I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can finish off our corner group here. It's still just Jacorian Bennett. I really want Caleb Farley. I'm thinking we may just take Bennett just so that we can take Farley with the next pick. I swear to God, if I take Bennett and Farley's gone on the next pick, I'm actually going to be so angry. Okay, thank God. Caleb Farley, welcome to the Dolphins. 24 years old, 6'2" at corner. Really good pick. Even the game thinks so. And then this is probably going to be the last pick I show. I think Evan Neal should still be here. And he is. He's actually the fastest tackle now. For some reason, the lower overall guy got taken. We'll most likely be playing Evan Neal at guard. We'll have to find out, though, because we don't even have a tackle yet, I don't think. Yeah, we have no tackles, and I feel like the tackles are going to be bad. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. Before I stop showing you guys the picks, we got to see how fast is Trevor Penning? 76. Please tell me these other guys don't have higher than 76. Oh, my God, they all have. Okay. I know I didn't check both of them, but if the top guy is 76, Jake Witt also obviously has 76. So we're able to get Trevor Penning here. That's actually huge. But now, I'm going to make enough picks to where at least all the starting spots are filled out. And then I will see you guys whenever this team is complete. So we're currently in round 47. I've taken a starter and a backup for every position other than a fullback, kicker, and punter, but I drafted the fastest player available in every position whenever I drafted each of these guys. So if we end up getting some of these guys that aren't the fastest at their position that fill in our roster, it's whatever. We need to try to trade for Devon Achane once we get into the season, which kind of sucks. Like I got too sidetracked doing other shit to remember to keep looking at the running backs. But I don't know. I wasn't going to allow myself to make trades because it could defeat the purpose of having the fastest team. But if I'm trading for the fastest running back in the game, then I feel like it's allowed. So we do unfortunately have to part ways with the 2nd and 6th rounder for this year. We also have to part ways with Chris Paul, Keaton Mitchell, and don't remember Kramer's first name, but we do get Devon Achane. Sucks not having a 2nd round pick, but I think it will be worth it in the long run. I gotta move some people around in the lineup, but let me show you guys the completed roster. And here is the completed all-speed fantasy draft roster. We, of course, have Justin Fields at quarterback. We just traded for Devon Achane. We have Jalen Waddle, Jameson Williams. Our third receiver is Quez Watkins. We got Kyle Pitts, Alberto as the backup tight end. We saw that we drafted Evan Neal, Linderbaum, and Trevor Penning. We got the fastest guards that were available, which I don't know if Juergens actually was. He may have gotten picked by the CPU. No, he's 24. We definitely took him. Yeah, 75 speed. And here's the defense. Our edge rushers are Byron Young and Nolan Smith. Our middle linebackers are Isaiah Simmons and Trenton Simpson. I really like our safety duo. It's really young. We got Daxton Hill and Jeremy Chin. Corners are also pretty young. Tariq Woolen, Caleb Farley, DJ Turner. Sorry if you hear my cat meowing. The D-line is definitely the part that needs to work. Miles Murphy's pretty much our only decent guy on the D-line, but I think he's going to be good for us down there. And I also took the fastest kicker, punter, and fullback. So again, in free agency, we're only allowed to sign players that are top 2 in speed at their position. If it doesn't make sense, it'll make more sense when we get to free agency. And then in the draft, still not sure. I think we're going to go with they either have to have elite speed or they have to have a top 5 40 time in the combine at their position. I think that's a fair way to do this. The team's only a 77 overall, which is really scary. Our defense is really bad. I think it's going to come down to whatever playbook we run. I'll probably stick with the offensive playbook or the Dolphins offensive playbook for now just because that's kind of fun. Defense, I'll probably run the Rams. I feel like that's been working best for me in a 3-4 recently. Actually, I lied. We're going to try out the Buffalo Bills offensive playbook. I feel like their playbook gets a decent amount of rushing yards with the quarterback. I've seen it do pretty good in simulation, so I think that should be some fun. When it comes to scouting, we're probably just going to scout D-line. I feel like that's the biggest hole on this team. The rest just kind of needs to develop, and we should be good. We could also use some interior linemen, but we can kind of hit on those in the draft even without scouting them. I normally don't even show the scouting stuff because I feel like it's boring to watch, but I figured I would throw that in there. But now it is time to get to the midseason and see how our team is doing. If I had to guess, we'll probably be like 2-5 or 2-4. But let's go ahead and get to the midseason and let's see how it's going. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty fair. We have the last defense in points per game. That's also pretty fair. I feel like our offense could be doing a little bit better, though. Justin Fields is doing pretty bad. Every time I've used him in this game, he's pretty bad, but I think we'll be able to develop him. 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns, 6 picks, only a 58 completion percentage. Even Achane's doing bad. That's honestly surprising, but he'll also develop and probably start doing better. Jalen Waddle's the leading receiver. I'm actually very glad to see that. Ooh, and yikes. Both of our tackles already allowing 6 sacks through, I think it was 6 games. Yeah, it's not very good. Hey, Byron Young is doing pretty good, though. I can't really complain about that. And we're getting some interceptions, I guess. Glad to see Tariq Woolen is doing good. Yeah, this is not going good, but this is about what I would expect. I think this team's going to get better as we go throughout the rebuild. Bruh, I forgot to set the draft classes to strong. They're about to be so bad this year. Let's see what players we have to re-sign here at the midseason. So we have the Justin Fields contract, which I feel like is actually better because we'll get him now while it's cheap before he progresses, and it's going to be really expensive. So 4 years, 80 mil is really cheap, and he does take it. Jeremy Chin doesn't want much money, but he's also not interested, so we'll up his money. We'll give him 3 years, 16.5 mil. He also resigns. And then we'll probably hold off on everybody else until the end of the year. May as well bring back Camarda and Fairbairn while I'm here. I'm going to give them each like 3 years. I can just not worry about re-signing them for now. Same with Noah Beck, probably. Did I just say Noah Beck? Dude, please roast the shit out of me in the comments. I just called Andrew Beck a fucking TikToker. No way I just gave Andrew Beck a 3-year deal and he turned it down. Whatever, bro. But let's get to the end of the season. If I had to guess, we're probably going to finish like 2-15, 3-14, somewhere around that range. Let's get to the end of the season and let's see how we do. Damn, one thing I didn't even think about is during the focus scouting, it doesn't show me their 40 times or their actual like speed rating. It says like good to elite or something like that. So it's going to make this video kind of hard because obviously the combine isn't, until right before the draft. And we do finish the year 3-14, about as I expected. Did we have the number 1 pick though? Okay, of course the Browns go 2-15. We're going to have the 3rd overall pick, whatever, dude. And the Seahawks win the Super Bowl over the Bills. Who do the Seahawks have? I was hoping their quarterback would have won Super Bowl MVP, but just J.C. Horn won it, I guess. And Dak Prescott still manages to win MVPs in a fantasy draft because he found his way to the Chiefs. It was like Aaron Donald's on the Jets. Bijan's on the Chiefs as well. Oh my God. We won Defensive Rookie of the Year. I forgot to look at our stats. I'm such an idiot. Justin Fields honestly finished out the year better than he started it out. Can't really complain about this. 3,200 yards, 21 touchdowns, 11 picks. This is actually pretty good, especially considering how he started off at the beginning. Achane also finished off pretty good, 940 yards, 4.1 per carry, 6 touchdowns. Fields also had 400 on the ground, which is good to see. Waddle finishes with 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Jameson Williams, 800 yards. Quez Watkins, 600. Kyle Pitts, 500 yards, 5 touchdowns. Oh my God. 35 sacks out of just our tackles alone. Linderbaum allows 7, which is really stupid because he's one of our only good O-linemen. And then our 2 lowest overall linemen allow the least amount of sacks. Like, I get they're at guard. God, I hate this game, dude. Okay. Byron Young with 10.5 sacks, 12 TFLs. Now I see why I won Defensive Rookie of the Year. 4 sacks out of Jerry Green, 3 out of Miles Murphy, 2 out of Nolan Smith. They were pretty bad. 19 TFLs out of Milton Williams, though. 3 picks out of Isaiah Simmons, 3 out of Tariq Woolen, 2 out of Jeremy Chin. Isaiah Simmons also got 162 tackles, 13 TFLs, a sack, and 3 picks. He might have gotten a dev up for that. I wish I could check the yearly awards to see if he got a Defensive Player of the Year vote. But let's take a look at the lineup and look at the dev traits. Everybody remains the same on offense. And on defense, Isaiah Simmons goes up to superstar. Byron Young goes up to superstar. Jeremy Chin goes up to superstar. So that's awesome. I cannot complain about that at all. And I believe Williams was normal dev. So that's a lot of dev ups, honestly. I'm kind of scared. Or no. We're already past the Super Bowl. Sometimes in Super Bowl week, when you sim to the next week, everybody will just lose their dev traits, which is really stupid. But honestly, 3 or 4 dev ups on defense in the first year, that's really good. I will take that. And 3 superstars. Hopefully Byron Young can be a demon for us throughout this rebuild. Did we miss out on any players to re-sign at the midseason? Okay, I didn't. Tried to click on players ready to negotiate, and I somehow clicked on scout college players. Cool. Yeah, Milton Williams went up in dev, so we definitely want to bring him back. He's not interested. Will you take 3 years, 30 mil? He does. I guess Cam Jurgens was good, so we may as well bring him back for a year. 1 year, 5.4 mil. And then that's probably going to be everybody we bring back. Yeah, actually, I'll bring back Amir Speed just because his name's hard. Fits the video. 1 year, 1.3 mil. All right, he's going to go to free agency and not get signed by anyone. Whatever. Wanted you back because of your name anyway. So this first free agency class, of course, is not going to be very good. It's never good in the first year of fantasy draft rebuilds. I don't know why I lagged. But let's still take a look at what we could do here. Ooh, and Nolan Smith was pretty bad for us this year. What if we whip for Damone Clark or Damon Clark? I don't know. I don't care. So in free agency, we are going to go for Damon Clark. We're also going to try to bring Amir Speed back, I guess. I want Damon Clark to sign with us. He has some pretty good offers from some other teams. Bro, I'm an idiot. Damon Clark isn't even an edge rusher. Okay, I guess we'll just sim to the draft because if Amir Speed signs with us, it doesn't bother me. We literally have no use for Damon Clark. I don't know why I'm such an idiot. Let's get to the draft. Okay, and we can go for Tavon Rose. He's not even projected to go in the first round, so we could trade down and get a second round pick because we don't have one. He has the 4th fastest 40 out of D tackles, so we are allowed to take him. He's not projected to go in the first round, so let's trade. We have the 3rd overall pick, so we could trade down pretty late and just take him in the first round, and then we'll have a second round pick, or maybe we could even get an extra first for next year, or both. Okay, I should have asked for more. We're getting the Bengals 1st and 2nd pick for this year, their 1st for next year. Wish I would have asked for more. I didn't know that was going to go through. I should have known better, but let's get into the draft. Let's take that D tackle in the first round, and then let's see what we can do other than that. What else could we add? Maybe O-lineman, but our low overall linemen were the one that played good. We could get another receiver, maybe. I don't know. Maybe another corner. That couldn't hurt. You can never have too many corners. I didn't even look at Brandon Patton, but he's around 2 to 3 talent. He also had a really good 40. A power moves and finesse moves. Or I'm sorry, B finesse moves, I think it was. This guy doesn't... They honestly look really similar, but this guy's around 1 to 2 talent, so let's take him. Normal dev. I'm sure the guy that was around 2 to 3 talent would have had hidden, because that makes a lot of sense. God, I hate normal draft classes, dude. Okay. Corey Colbert. He's a speed rusher out of Tennessee. He is 23, but he ran a 4.55 and has elite speed. He only has C finesse moves. Are you kidding me? Neil Jackson looks way better. Elite excel, change of direction, and speed. A play rag. He has B zone coverage. Oh, he's a run stopper. Cool. Dude, if Neil Jackson's here in the next round, we'll take him, honestly. We could go with Marcus Hillard here. He ran a 4.35. Somehow it's only great speed. F man coverage. Yeah, I'm good. Let's just go with the edge rusher, dude. Corey Goldbert's going to have normal dev, but he was the fastest outside linebacker in the combine. Only C finesse moves as a speed rusher. Makes a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and take him. Normal dev, but he has 86 speed, 88 excel. We can maybe start him over Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith was really bad. If that run stopper linebacker's here in the 3rd round, we may as well take him. He looked really good. I mean, he is here. Fuck it, let's take him. Okay. I love Madden. Guess let's just take Joey Mackey. He was the fastest guard in the combine. He looks pretty bad, but let's take him. That's going to be the last pick we take. Our next pick is in the 6th, or actually I think it's in the 7th round, yeah. I don't care if the CBU takes somebody who doesn't have elite speed if they're in the 7th round, so I'll see you guys at the draft recap. You know what? Tavon Rose was a 74 overall. How is a 74 21-year-old not hidden dev? I don't know. Colbert was really bad, 65 overall. Neil Jackson's pretty good. He's a 76. We'll try to find a spot from somewhere in the lineup. The other picks were pretty terrible. I just can't stand normal draft classes. Like, they're so buns. Yeah, like not a single 80 overall in the whole class. I don't know. Some people probably like the normal draft classes better. I guess it might technically be more realistic, but I don't know. It's Madden, dude. It's more fun to draft big overalls. Big number, cool. But the offense is pretty much the exact same after the draft, and actually I think it is the exact same. And then here is the defense. I don't really know if we can find a spot for Nolan Smith. We'll just probably make him our backup edge rusher on both sides because it wants us to have Miles Murphy on the edge. So we'll just go ahead and do that, I guess. But the defense doesn't look terrible. I think they definitely performed worse than they should have last year. They're just pretty young. They need to start developing. We need to actually win some games so we can get some positive morale. I don't know. I'd say we got a little better. We are higher overall, so I guess we did get better. If I had to guess this year, we'll probably be somewhere in the 6-11, 7-10 range. I don't know if I made a prediction for our record last year, but if I did, I probably made the same fucking prediction. But hopefully we can get up to 7 wins or something. I'd like to see some positive morale around the team. Everybody's kind of looking down. But let's get to the midseason and let's see how the team is looking. And at the midseason, we are 2-5. I mean, could be a lot worse. Don't know why our defense is doing better than our offense. We actually have the 13th defense in points per game. We have the 9th best passing defense in yards. Offense is doing really bad. We actually have a better rushing offense than we do passing. We have a breakout DB, though. Let's see who it is. Ooh, Caleb Farley could go up to superstar. That would be huge. Before we figure that out, let's take a look at everybody's stats. Justin Fields, pretty mid. Not as bad as last midseason. 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns, 7 picks, 61 completion percentage. Achan's actually doing pretty good. He doesn't have a single touchdown, but 4.1 per carry is not bad. Jalen Waddle's leading receiver. Love to see that. Jameson Williams is doing pretty good. Kyle Pitts has 3 touchdowns. And our O-line is actually doing good. I don't know why Linderbaum's allowing the most sacks, but after last season, cannot complain about this. Ooh, and 5.5 sacks already out of Byron Young. He's doing really good this rebuild. Miles Murphy's doing good off the edge. He has 4.5 sacks. Jerry Green also has 4.5 sacks. We have a decent amount of sacks so far. And Caleb Farley has 2 interceptions. We had an interception out of a few players there. I really hope Caleb Farley can hit that breakout and go up to superstar. But first, let's see what players we have to re-sign here. Devon Achan, I would definitely like to bring back. I'll give him a 5-year, $39 million deal, and he's excited to stay with the team. Tariq Woolen, we definitely want to bring back. We'll give him 5 years, $69 million. Nice. He re-signs. DJ Turner, this is pretty cheap. We want to bring him back. 4 years, $22 million. This offer's perfect for him. Daxton Hill, we also definitely want to bring back. This is really cheap. 3 years, 11 mil. He's excited to stay with the team. Caleb Farley, we may as well bring him back. Even if he doesn't hit the breakout, he's a good corner. 3 years, 15 mil. He resigns. We actually have a decent amount of resignings here. Bruh, did my game just freeze? Okay. Trenton Simpson, I don't know if he's done much for us throughout this rebuild, but this is pretty cheap. We may as well give him 5 years, 24 mil. He resigns. Do we have anybody else? Nolan Smith, I guess. Let's bring him back. I don't even know. We'll wait till the end of the year. I don't even think he's doing much for us right now. Same for Trevor Penning. I'd like to see how he finishes out the year at least. And yeah, we'll hold off until the end of the year for the rest of these guys. But now it's time to see if Caleb Farley can hit his breakout and go up to superstar. We did win 21-14. That's a pretty good sign. Did he hit the breakout? God damn it. What do these tandem breakouts even do? Bro, you just had a breakout and you have a tandem. What the fuck? Let's, I don't know, praise them. I don't even know what you gain out of these. I normally don't even click on them, but I should probably start. Oh, he earned 2,500 XP. Oh, and he got upgrades for the next game. Maybe I should start clicking on those more often. I kind of just ignore them. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the end of the season. Let's see how the team finishes off. Hopefully the offense can pick it up, and I think we'll be pretty good. It didn't want to show me on the main screen, but we finished the year 6-11. I think that's about what I predicted. Oh, sick. Now it wants to show it. Again, don't know why the defense was better than the offense. We had the second pass D in the league. Offense looked like it was pretty bad. I mean, Justin Fields did okay. He just threw a lot of picks. 3,100 yards, 26 touchdowns, 18 picks. Same completion percentage as the midseason. Achane finished the year pretty good. 1,100 yards, 4.2 per carry, 7 touchdowns. Fields did have 500 on the ground and 6 touchdowns. Waddle finishes the year with 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, we should probably switch like the Kansas City offense or something, try to get him the ball more. All right. I don't even know what to do. Evan Neal's so bad. Whatever. The rest of the O-line is pretty good. Evan Neal's pretty fucking terrible. 137 tackles out of Isaiah Simmons. 169 Trenton Simpson. That's a lot. 16 TFLs out of Miles Murphy. 11 out of Tavon Rose. He actually was pretty good as a rookie. Hopefully he won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Byron Young with another great year. 8 TFLs, 10.5 sacks. But 10.5 sacks out of Miles Murphy as well. 7.5 out of Rose. 5 out of Jerry Green. Tariq Woolen got 5 picks. He may get a dev up. 2 out of Jeremy Chin. 2 out of Daxton Hill. I think Caleb Farley had 2 at the midseason. 1 out of Isaiah Simmons. 1 out of Neil Jackson. And 1 out of DJ Turner. Isaiah Simmons actually had a really good year. MVP goes to Jalen Hurts for the Seahawks. No Dolphins. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Tony Pollard, who's on the Chargers. No Dolphins. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Foyson Aluakon for the Browns. That's an interesting one. And no Dolphins. I actually expect to see like Byron Young up here or something. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Larry Davis for the Broncos. No Dolphins. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Sidney Durant. We came in second because it wouldn't be a fucking franchise video if we didn't come in second place for Rookie of the Year at least once. And Neil Jackson in 7th. And the Jalen Hurts-led Seahawks go on to win the Super Bowl over the Chargers 13-10. I think I'm dying. But on offense, all the dev traits appear to be the same. We still got negative morale. At least Achane's up to an 87. I think as he starts to get better, the team will start to do better. The game depends a lot on running back. And on defense, I think Isaiah Simmons went down in dev trait. But Byron Young, Jeremy Chin both still have superstar. And Tariq Woolen did go up to superstar. So that's always good to see. I would have liked Isaiah Simmons to keep superstar. Honestly, I can't complain too much. I'm hoping we can add a receiver here in the draft. It's just hard when it comes to scouting because I can't like look at their 40 times or their speed rating because, you know, it doesn't show it till the combine. So I'm kind of going into these drafts blind. And if there's like a top 5 talent receiver, but he happens to not have elite speed or one of the fastest combines, I can't even, you know, draft him. But I guess we'll bring back Nolan Smith if he takes 3 years, 10.5 mil. He actually does take it. I was not expecting that. Trevor Penning ended up finishing the year pretty strong. We'll give him 3 years, 24 mil, and he re-signed. I think everybody has accepted our offers. Cam Jurgens will give him 2 years, 8.6 mil. Oh, and as soon as I say that, he rejects us. Whatever. That's going to be everybody we bring back. Hopefully there's some good, fast free agents to add to this team. We're just going to have to take a look. And yeah, there's nothing too crazy. I really wish we could go for Orlando Brown, but he has a whopping 51 speed, which is pretty unfortunate. Cam Jurgens is still the fastest guard in free agency, so we may as well just try to bring him back, I guess. Ooh, and we could try to go for Spencer Brown. He's the fastest right tackle, and Evan Neal is starting to piss me off. May as well go for Solomon Thomas. We can try to add some depth to our D tackle group. Let me just make sure I show you guys that he was the fastest. So in free agency, we're going for Spencer Brown, Cam Jurgens, and Solomon Thomas. Looks like the Rams want to steal Cam Jurgens from us, so let's give him a slightly better deal. Now we're at least tied, so let's go ahead and send these offers through. Everybody signs other than Spencer Brown. We got Jurgens and Solomon Thomas. Let's see if Spencer Brown wants to sign now. No, he's still holding out. Let's give it one more try. Oh, he didn't sign with us? Bruh. I actually really wanted him. That's actually really unfortunate. He goes to the Packers. I like how we have a green offer, every other team has a yellow offer, and he goes to the team with the yellow offer. That's just awesome. Let's get to the draft here. So going into the draft, I would really like to add another receiver. I'd like to hopefully draft a tackle so we can maybe move Evan Neal to guard. I don't know. Maybe another D lineman because our D linemen aren't doing so good, but we could also play Rose at right end if we wanted to. I don't know. I feel like offense is going to be more important. We'll probably go for receiver first, then maybe O-line, and then if we get the chance, we will go for a D lineman. So it does have us taking a tackle at pick number 4. Okay, we're not allowed to take him. So there were 2 really good receivers, though. I focus scouted one of them. Ooh, there was also this corner that I focus scouted. Was he fast? Ooh, yeah, he ran a 4.38. That was the 4th fastest. Where's that other receiver? Yo, am I tweaking? How does George Castro look? Can't take George Castro. Damn, we have 2 really early first-round picks. How's this other tackle it has us taking? Damn, we can't take him either. This is hard. But I swear there were 2 good receivers. I thought I focus scouted Jerry Holiday. What's his speed? Damn, we can't take him. We can't take Castro. We could take Andrew Buckner. How does he look? Not bad. Could also take Eli Smith. Ooh, he also looks pretty good. Okay, this is the fastest receiver in the combine. But he looks the worst of all the ones we've looked at so far. So if we go receiver, we'll probably be taking, was it Andrew Buckner? Yeah, either Andrew Buckner or Eli Smith. We'll just have to see. We're allowed to take either of them. But I want to see if we can find a tackle that we're allowed to take. Dude, or do I just go with Joel Hood? It's really tempting. I could take him with the next pick because he was projected to fall quite a bit. How does Dwight Campbell look? Okay, we could take either of these guys. Wait, Joel Hood. Oh, okay, no, I'm tweaking. Never mind. Damn, okay. There's 2 corners. So realistically, actually the receivers we were looking at were projected to fall a decent amount. Let's look at the tackles. Okay, there's no left tackles I can take. Ooh, okay, we can take Zach Parker. He ran a 4.97. That was the 2nd fastest out of the tackles. He has elite excel and agility. And he actually looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to take the corner first, and then we're going to take Zach Parker with our next pick. Aren't I allowed to take either of these guys? Yeah, who are we going to take? So Joel Hood is 21. They're both 21. The other guy's faster, but this guy has A man, B press, and B zone, B block shedding. Only C play rec. But this guy also has C play rec and only A to C press. The other guy's more scouted. So let's go with Joel Hood. I wish he had elite speed, but he doesn't. But he's a top 5 talent, so let's take him. Bro, there is no way. The fact that a top 5 talent can have normal dev is the stupidest thing ever. Like, it's so dumb. If he's an 80 overall or higher, I'm giving him a dev trade. I don't care. All right, we are allowed to take Mike McNeil, and he looks really good. I know I was saying I was going to take the receiver, but he just looks really good. Only C to F block shedding, though. But A, finesse moves. B, power moves. We can move him to D, and he'd start on our D line. I've talked myself into it. He's going to have normal, and I'm going to be upset, but let's take him. He has hidden. 93 strength, 83 excel, 79 speed at 6'4", 300 pounds. So we'll take a receiver here in the 2nd round. Or is this a year we don't have a 2nd round pick? Oh, okay, thank God. Oh, I forgot about the offensive lineman. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get the tackle I was looking at. I'm an idiot. Oh, there is another tackle we're allowed to take, though. Taj Knight. We're in a 4.98. He doesn't look terrible, but he looks pretty bad. Let's look at the receivers first. So Zimmerman was the one that was the fastest receiver in the class, but he was terrible. I think we missed out on the guys that we were looking at before because I took that D tackle. We could go with LaMelo Brown. He ran a 4.38. Dude, these ratings are so bad. Let's try to find a tackle we can take first. Hey, Matthew Ball is a round 1 talent. Was he fast enough? No, why would he be? I think we're just going to go with Taj Knight. Probably going to have normal, but I don't know what else to do. Let's take him. Hey, 2 times I thought they were going to have normal. They don't. Hidden dev, 6'6", 331. We're officially going to be moving Evan Neal to guard. We got a better tackle. And then we'll probably take one of those super fast receivers here soon. I don't know. What else do we need on this team? Let me think. Okay, we really don't need Dante Gray. But wow, he looks good. We're allowed to take him because he's fast enough. B-man, B pursuit. I'm sorry, B zone, B pursuit. We really don't need him. I can't take him. There is another tackle we can take, Cole Baisley. This guy doesn't have much use for us, but he actually looks really good. Yeah, let's take him. Also has hidden dev, 90 strength. We'll try to find a spot somewhere for him in the lineup. And then now we'll take one of the receivers. The receivers just look too bad to use a third-round pick on, so don't blame me. I'm sure whatever receiver we draft, we won't even be able to start, but we may as well, just try to find a fast one that we can take. LaMelo Brown. Let's make sure there's nobody else we can take because he looks really bad. We could go with John Jennings. Oh, yeah, he looks way worse. Yeah. LaMelo Brown, welcome to the Dolphins. You're going to have normal and probably be a 60 overall. But hey, 95 speed, 96 excel, whatever, we'll take it. We'll go ahead and sim to the draft recap, and we'll see how we did. I actually don't hate how we did this draft, if I'm being honest. I wish the corner would have hidden. That makes no sense, but some of these guys the CPU took may not be their fastest in their position, but it was in the 5th round. I'm not going to worry about it. The corner we took is an 80 overall, 21-year-old with normal. I'm not actually going to give him a dev trade. I was just being petty. I don't want y'all to be mad at me, but Mike McNeil is a 77 overall. I think I'm going to move him to DN so we can start him. And he stays at a 77 at right end. We got 2 new hidden dev tackles, so we can move Evan Neal to guard. And we'll find a spot for the other one. And LaMelo Brown's actually a 70. That's not terrible. The CPU took a 73 overall running back. Hey, and he has hidden. He is a power back. He's definitely not one of the fastest, but I'm going to use him anyway. The CPU took him, not me. Damn, dude. And Dwight Campbell. Is this the other one I was looking at? He has 97 speed and he's an 82 overall. I'm sure he has hidden. We got the tied for 3rd fastest player in the class in LaMelo Brown. And Joel Hood is at 94. So, I'm just so frustrated our corner doesn't have hidden, dude. So here's how the offense looks after the draft. I'm considering starting Knight over Jerkins at tackle. If he's a 73 overall center, he's got to be a pretty good guard. He has a power tackle. He's a little bit big for a guard, but not too big. I think we could start him at guard. And that'd make our O-line look better, honestly. Yeah, he's a 74. He's tied with Cam Jurgens. We may as well start him. So the O-line looks pretty different after the draft. We have a new backup running back, which I think will actually be helpful. Should I move LaMelo Brown up in the depth chart? I'll at least move him over Turpin. I'll leave Quez Watkins at the 3. And then here's how the defense looks. The D-line is beefy, and I fuck with it. Hood is going to be starting for our corner group. That does move Caleb Farley down, but we use 4 corners sometimes. We'll move one of them into the slot for our nickel corner, but the defense looks really good. Yeah, we'll start Caleb Farley, or here, let's start Hood as our slot corner, and then let's move Caleb Farley up in the depth chart. I think we'll do that for now. God, I love this defense. I think we may even be able to make the playoffs this year, just depending on how the simulation goes. I'm probably going to be switching to the Chiefs playbook. The Bills hasn't been doing very good for us. I wanted to use it to get Justin Fields some rushing yards, but at the end of the day, I'd rather win games than Justin Fields get rushing yards. We do not fit a West Coast power run very well, though. The scheme we are running is the one we fit the most. I'm just going to do it anyway. I don't even care. And the defensive playbook's been doing pretty good for us, so we'll leave it as LA Rams. We have an 83 overall team going into the year. Hopefully we can make the playoffs. I think we're good enough to do so. Hopefully at least our rookies will do good. That's what I care about the most. What do I even scout? We're like so good at up to this point. Dude, do I just go ahead and scout quarterback in case Justin Fields is terrible? I wish there was like a quarterback receiver scout. That'd be so nice. Because like the only quarterback scouts are quarterback, safety, quarterback, tight end, and middle linebacker and quarterback. We don't need any of that. I'm not going to focus scout a quarterback. Let's stick with Fields for now. What do we need on this team? We could maybe improve the O-line. We need a receiver still, but most of the receiver scouts are like, we could use a backup tight end. Let's go with Johnny Rose. We'll scout receiver and tight end. I don't know why I've been showing the scouting so much this video. I normally don't, but whatever. I guess y'all can tell me if y'all like it or not. Let's see what this opening day keys thing is. Let's go with, the defense has been better throughout this rebuild, so we'll go with stifling defense. Disrupting the pass. Well, what team we're playing? The Cowboys? Let's stuff the run. I think they pass a lot more in their playbook. So beat the 75-yard. Bro, they're going to get 75 yards rushing. Like, let's be real. But let's go ahead and let's get to the midseason. And let's see how we're looking. I think we're going to be pretty good this year. Okay, and 4-3, definitely not bad. Our defense is finally not doing good. Interesting. But we have the 5th offense in points per game. That's not bad at all. That's actually really good. I don't know why I'd phrase it like that. Justin Fields is going crazy this year. 1,700 yards, 15 touchdowns, 3 picks. Really nice completion percentage. And for how bad of a rushing offense we had, we're rushing the ball pretty good. Achane's averaging 4.4 per carry, 3 touchdowns. Our rookie's doing pretty good. Justin Fields has almost 200 yards and a touchdown. Kyle Pitts is the leading receiver. Jameson Williams has 400 yards and 6 touchdowns. Quez Watkins is doing good. We need to move Waddle into the slot so that he's actually getting reps in the Chiefs playbook. And look how much better the O-line's playing after adjusting it how we did. I'm very happy with this. Evan Neal's only allowed 1 sack now instead of 200. Myles Murphy already has 10 TFLs. Our rookie's doing pretty good. 8 TFLs, 2 sacks, 6 sacks. Oh my God. Myles Murphy's going for Defensive Player of the Year. And decent amount of picks too. We're doing pretty good this year. Defense isn't doing very good in terms of points per game, but statistically, I'm pretty happy with how they're doing. Let's see who we have to re-sign here. Definitely want to bring back Tyler Linderbaum. We'll give him 4 years, 63 mil. He's excited to stay. Byron Young, we definitely want to bring back, and this is actually pretty cheap for how good he's been. 4 years, 30 mil, and he's coming back. And then there's really nobody else too important. I'm glad that we re-signed Justin Fields while he was still cheap, because now we're going to have money throughout a lot of this rebuild. Hey, and it's a strong receiver class, so I guess we're good by scouting receiver. I'm just hoping one of those top 5 receivers will have elite speed. That's all we need. But let's go ahead, let's get to the end of the year, and let's see how the team finishes off, and hopefully we're in the playoffs. Well, that's a good way to start the second half of the season. That's a little bit frustrating. We finished with the last defense in points per game, and we finished 6-11, starting off 4-3. So we went, 2-8 on the rest of the year? Justin Fields had a good year at least. 3,900 yards, 33 touchdowns, 11 picks. Kind of bad completion percentage. Achane did good. Didn't get that many touches, but our rookie was getting a decent amount of touches, and he did pretty good as well. Forgot to fucking move Jalen Waddle into the slot. If he goes down to normal, I'm going to be so frustrated. Jameson Williams did really good, though. Kyle Pitts with 1,000 yards. O-line wasn't bad. Trevor Penning was pretty bad, but everybody else was pretty decent. Isaiah Simmons, 129 tackles, leads the team. 20 TFLs out of Mike McNeil. Hopefully he won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Myles Murphy with a really good year. 18 TFLs, 11 sacks. Byron Young, 16 TFLs, 9 sacks. Defense wasn't terrible. Statistically, we just allowed a lot of points, I guess. Oh, this is frustrating. MVP goes to Josh Allen. Looks like Justin Fields got a couple MVP votes. He's at 6th. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Najee Harris, back on the Steelers. And no Dolphins. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Ernest Jones for the Jets. Interesting. Myles Murphy in 5th place. Byron Young in 7th. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Trevor Bush for the Browns. Chris Rhodes in 6th. Oh, yeah, this is our backup running back. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, my God. How do we come in 2nd every time? God, that's frustrating, dude. That's so frustrating. Both years we come in 2nd place for Defensive Rookie of the Year. And watch, he had hidden, and I guarantee you, once we send him to the offseason year, he's going to have normal. And if he has normal, I'm giving him his depth trade back. I don't care. Looks like the Seahawks make the Super Bowl again just to lose to the Bills 28-21. Remember when we were using their playbook and it was terrible? Did Justin Fields go up to superstar, though? No, he does not. And Jalen Waddle goes down to normal, dude. Why didn't I put him in the slot, bruh? And you know what? Our rookie did not go down to normal, so that's good. Looks like Williams did, but Byron Young is up to X Factor. Jeremy Chin goes down to star. Tariq Woolen goes down to star. Caleb Farley goes down to normal. Oh, my God, dude. Fuck. I feel like we've built a pretty decent team for how hard of a challenge we're doing. We're literally only allowed to draft fast players. We're only allowed to sign fast players. We've built a decent team. It's just, frustrating not getting to the promised land. I guess that's a pretty cringe way to put it. But we don't have anybody else to bring back, honestly. So we have some money to spend in free agency. We just need to hope there's fast players. That's what it comes down to. Hopefully there's a fast corner, I guess. Hopefully there's a fast D-tackle. I don't know, man. Ooh, we could go for Rashid Shaheed. That wouldn't be terrible. But other than that, it's not looking good. Guess let's just go for Dante Jackson. He's the fastest corner available. I don't even think he's going to start, but we may as well add him for depth purposes. And then we'll go for Rashid Shaheed. The goal is to go for somebody better in the draft, but just in case, we'll have him as kind of a safety blanket. That's going to be everybody we go for, so let's go ahead and send these offers through and let's see if we're able to get them. They both sign. Why would we get Rashid Shaheed? That's just awesome, man. He's a full interest bar, and we were his top offer, and he doesn't sign with us. Oh, I just realized no, he was tied for second, so it's whatever. Should we just go for Tyquan Thornton, I guess, just in case? Fuck it, we ball. And Tyquan Thornton signs with us. Dude, I don't know. We need to hope there's a good receiver and D-tackle in the draft. Other than that, I don't even know what we need. Justin Fields did really good. Achane did good. I'm an idiot and didn't put Waddle in the slot for some reason, so he regressed. Tariq Woolen regressed, which I think is kind of dumb. Jeremy Chin regressed. Not even regressed, but just like lost dev traits, which is just so stupid. So we pick at 5 this year. There's a pretty good receiver projected to fall to us, but I doubt we can take him. Yeah, we can't. God. How does Cedric Weber look? Oh, sick. We can't take him either. How does this C tackle look? Can we take him? No. We're going to have to kind of search around here for players we can take. We'll also probably trade down, most likely. This video is hard, dude. Harry Hawkinson is a round 2 to 3 talent. Am I allowed to take you? Bro. The best receiver we can take is DeMarcus Williams, who actually looks pretty decent. Maybe we'll go for him in the 2nd round. We can go for Alex Vallejo. Would that be how you say that? This guy also looks pretty good. I don't know. Let's trade down and just try to get picks for next year, maybe. Maybe that's the play. Maybe get like a 2nd for this year, another 1st for next year. Wow. So we're getting the Bengals 2nd round pick and their 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for next year for number 5. So our first pick is obviously in the 2nd round. So let's get there. And we'll probably go with that D tackle we were looking at. Assuming he did. I really hope it wasn't Bill Carroll. I kind of already forgot his name. Oh, it was this guy. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. So you're probably going to have normal, but you look pretty decent. A finesse moves, B power moves. Maybe he won't have normal. He's also 21. Let's just take him. Hidden Dev, 85 strength, 77 speed, 86 excel at 303 pounds. Not bad. That's our new starting D tackle for this season. And then let's try to get that receiver here with the next pick. Oh my God, can my dogs stop barking? Was it DeMarcus Williams we were looking at? Yeah, and he actually looks pretty good. Elite, change of direction, agility, and excel with great speed. Let's just go ahead and take him. He does have hidden, 95 speed, 95 excel, 96 change of direction. We'll try to find a starting spot for him somewhere in our lineup. What else can we go with? I guess we're just going to have to look around for the best players on the board that are fast enough for us to take. I mean, we could technically use another corner at this point. But I'd also kind of like to get a backup tight end. Ooh, and Jerome Chamberlain, the fastest tight end in the class. Looks pretty decent. Probably going to have normal, but let's go ahead and take him. He does have normal, but he's just our backup tight end anyway. And then let's see if there's a decent looking corner here. We could also kind of use another edge rusher. I probably should have looked more into doing that, but it's whatever. Carl Orchard, can we take you? Oh, no, we can't. So we're either going to go with Nolan Clemens. He ran a 4.42. He has good speed. F play rec D-man. Yeah. How does Cam Reddick look? He ran a 4.38. D press. I mean, this guy also looks pretty bad, but I'd say he looks better than the other guy, so let's take him. This guy's probably like a 60 overall, but he has 92 speed. The CPU can have the rest of the picks. Again, they're probably not going to be the fastest players, but it's in the 5th round, so it's whatever. You know what? This wasn't terrible. DeMarcus Williams is a 76. Our new backup tight end is a 73. The corner we took is a 74, so pretty good. CPU took a 74 strong safety who has normal. He'll probably get some playing time. And we got the fastest player in the class. That's always good to see when you can only draft fast players. So here's how the offense looks. Maybe we'll even put Williams in the slot. Try to get him Rookie of the Year. We'll have to see what we want to do there. I like how the O-line looks. We have a good quarterback, 2 good running backs. Now we have 3 good receivers. And then on defense, we look okay. We really did need that corner. We have like 100 of them. But we're going to start Vallejo. I don't know, I'm white. I don't really know how to say that. But we're going to start him at D-tackle. But we have an 85 overall team going into this year. We have a mentor rookie thingy. Let's go immediate impact. I don't know what this does. All right, game. Thanks for telling me what it does. That's awesome. Hopefully this is finally the year we can make the playoffs because I feel like our team was good enough last year. It was way better than a 6-11 team. I'll say that much. And if we're not good this year, we'll try to add a better edge rusher in the draft. Maybe that'll help us out. But let's go ahead and let's get to the midseason and let's see how we're looking. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully we're better than 4-3 because that's how we started off last year and we finished pretty bad. Also, I think I'm on like the Giants defensive playbook right now because last season I checked like the best defenses in the league and they were doing pretty good. I guess we'll try them out. If we're pretty bad at the midseason, we'll change to something else. And oh no, we're 4-3 again. And yeah, defense is pretty bad. What teams have good defenses right now? We could try out Atlanta because we need something that fits our scheme. The Buccaneers are doing good. I think the Buccaneers are a 3-4. Let's try the Buccaneers playbook, I guess. I don't think I've ever used the Bucs defensive playbook either, so this should be interesting. Justin Fields is doing good again, though. 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 picks, 70 completion percentage. H-Hand's not doing very good this year, only 3.9 per carry. Rhodes has 6 touchdowns. Jameson Williams leading the team in receiving yards. I'm pretty sure I had DeMarcus Williams in the slot. I guess it just likes throwing to Jameson Williams. We're going to move Waddle into the slot, though. DeMarcus Williams has gotten some good reps, but receiving, we're doing pretty good. Dude, Trevor Penning is so bad. Everybody else is doing great, though. And we're not getting to the quarterback much. At least our rookie's doing good. He's actually doing really good. And Tariq Woolen has 3 picks, so maybe he'll do good enough to get his superstar back this year. I'm interested to see how the Bucs playbook's going to do for us. Who do we have to re-sign up to this point? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing, but I guess I need to do my focus scouting anyway. We need to bring back Kyle Pitts, Jameson Williams, Miles Murphy, Evan Neal, Jeremy Chin, and that's about it. And we have a lot of money to do so I'm not too worried. Kyle Pitts wasn't very interested, so let's give him a pretty juicy contract. 5 years, $97.5 million. He re-signs. Jameson Williams, he's pretty interested. We'll give him 4 years, $51. He re-signs. Miles Murphy, this is pretty cheap for how good he's been doing. 3 years, $35 million. He also re-signs. And then we need to bring back Evan Neal, who's been doing pretty good since we moved him to guard. We'll give him 4 years, $23 million. And he's coming back. And we got $59 million to spare. I forgot to re-sign Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin, we'll give him 5 years, $36 million. All right, and he's coming back as well. But now we got to get to the end of the season and hopefully not shit the bed like we did last year. So let's get to the end of the season. Let's see if we're in the playoffs. Thank God we're in the playoffs. But fuck, we have to go against the Chiefs. Defense finished out good, though. Or not good, but we were really bad, and now we're kind of mid. So I guess the Bucs playbook was good the second half of the year. Finished 10-7. We're in the playoffs. Before we hop into the wild card, let's see how everybody did. Justin Fields actually did really good this year. 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, 9 picks, 65 completion percentage. Justin Fields also had 470 yards on the ground with 3 touchdowns. H-Ham finished out the second half of the year pretty good, 4.1 per carry, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Chris Rhodes with 11 touchdowns. That's not bad at all. DeMarcus Williams ends up leading the team in receiving yards. Forgot to move Waddle to the slot again. But this is probably Offensive Rookie of the Year numbers, so that's good to see. Waddle, 945 yards, 9 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, 900 yards, 5 touchdowns. Jameson Williams, 700 yards, 5 touchdowns. So we were spreading the ball around a lot. How did Trevor Penning do? Honestly, better than I expected with how he started off the season. He allows 15. The rest of the O-line was really good. Isaiah Simmons leads the team in tackles with 115. 21 TFLs out of Vallejo. Didn't get many sacks on the rest of the year. 14 out of McNeil, 14 out of Miles Murphy, 12 out of Byron Young. 7 sacks out of McNeil, only 6 out of Byron Young, 4 out of Vallejo, 4 out of Taven Rose. 6 picks out of Isaiah Simmons, 4 out of Tariq Woolen, 2 out of Trenton Simpson. Isaiah Simmons may go back up to superstar for this. Hopefully he will. MVP goes to Justin Herbert, no Dolphins. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Lamar Jackson, no Dolphins here. Defensive Player of the Year, oh my God, it went to Isaiah Simmons. Okay, let's go. That's sick. Offensive Rookie of the Year, of course, goes to DeMarcus Williams. And Defensive Rookie of the Year, I was literally just about to say, will probably be in second place, which we are, which we didn't do that good anyway, but it's just crazy how we get second place every single time for Defensive Rookie of the Year. But we're going against the Chiefs in the wild card here, so we're most likely going to lose. We are 2 overalls higher, but they had the best offense in the league. Their defense was pretty bad, though. Makes me feel like we might have a chance. Do you see this? Their offense is an 83 overall. Their defense is an 87. They have the best offense in the league and a terrible defense. God, I love Madden. Let's just sim to divisional and let's cross our fingers. We're probably going to lose, though. We just lost by 1 point. Next year will probably be the last year. The Saints win the Super Bowl over the Ravens. All the dev traits are the same. Why did DeMarcus Williams? I don't even care. He lost 2 dev traits, and he's at normal, so we're giving him Superstar. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and he deserves it. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, does anybody have an explanation? Because this happens to me all the time, and I genuinely don't understand it. We're giving him Superstar. I don't care. Bro, and Isaiah Simmons won Defensive Player of the Year and goes down to normal. He also got... Like, you can think this is cheating. I'm giving them their dev traits that they deserve. I get Isaiah Simmons is 29, so it makes a little bit more sense. But he's coming off of Defensive Player of the Year, and you're going to put him down to normal. Vallejo goes down to normal. Why wouldn't he? Tariq Woolen does go back up to Superstar, though, so that's good to see. But yeah, we're doing 1 more year. This video is frustrating. We already re-signed everybody, so hopefully there's some good, fast free agents we can add. God. I'm okay with us losing the playoff game, but then you show me those dev trait losses stacked on top of it, and I'm just starting to get so frustrated. I'm not going to accept any of these 5th years. Should we bring back Milton Williams? We may as well for depth. 1 year, 8.2 mil. He resigns, and that's going to be everybody we bring back. See if there's any good free agents this year. I'm sure there's going to be good ones that we can't even sign because they're not fast. Just show me like Tyreek Hill or something. We don't even need him, but just show him to me. Yeah, we can't go for Ryan Ramczyk. We could maybe go for Thuney. Ooh, we could go for... We don't need Quentin Johnson. Never mind. Yeah, the fastest running back's Tony Pollard. We have no use for him. We lost Quez Watkins, but we don't have much use for him. He's at 99 speed, though. Should we sign a Okonkwo to be our backup tight end? I don't even know how our rookie did. We have the money, so we may as well. Yeah, all we're going for in free agency is a Okonkwo. We was only offer, so let's just send him to the draft. He's going to sign with us. And let's try to add like an edge rusher or something. Oh my god. You want to know what's just sick? There's 3 top 5 DNs, right? And the only ones that are fast enough for us to take are the ones that are around 1 to 2 talents, projected to go 1 and 2. And we can't take Sharif Barker because he is fucking slow. That's awesome. So we can either go with Jamichael Skies, who actually looks pretty decent. Finesse moves and power moves. He has great speed. He actually looks really good. But we have to trade up to 1. At least we have 2 first-round picks. So let's trade up to 1 with the Browns, I think it was, and then we'll get him. And then we'll move him to outside linebacker probably. But hopefully our 2 first-rounders is enough to get the number 1 pick. It's not, but we're getting somewhere. 2 firsts, a second, and a third. Nope. Just throw in a really... Oh, I accidentally skipped it. We threw in an extra 4th from the future, and we got it. So let's hop into the draft, and let's take him. And then... I don't even know what else we would take, dude. However, LaMichael Sewan, was it you we were looking at? I don't think it was. It was the other guy. Yeah, Jamichael Skies. You are a Miami Dolphin. Welcome. He does have hidden dev, 84 speed, 85 excel. That guy will probably be a pretty decent edge rusher, or we'll start him on the D-line. I don't know. I'll probably only make our first 2 picks here. What else do we need, dude? Like, I'd like to take another corner, but we have 10,000 corners. All right, well, Josh McLeod, you look pretty terrible, but welcome to the Dolphins. Whatever. I just wanted to get the pick out of the way so I can sim the rest of the draft. If the draft happens to take some pretty decent players that aren't too fast, I apologize, but not that much. These rebuilds always start off so, like, high energy and fun, and then by the end, I just slowly start complaining more and wanting to die more. It's pretty interesting. Wonder how much you guys have picked up on that pattern. But Jamichael Skies is a 76 overall at outside linebacker. The corner we took is actually a 75, so that's not bad. The center the CPU took is pretty slow. We'll try to make sure we don't start him. This running back's pretty fast, though. Not like we have much use for him. Let's see who the fastest player in the class was. Oh, there's a 99 speed receiver, but he's only a 69 overall, so we didn't have much use for him. I'm just hoping we can make the playoffs because this is the last year, and I don't want to end it on not even making the playoffs. I guess we did make the playoffs last year. Hopefully we can at least win a game, though. But this is the offense going into the final year. Our center's not starting. I forgot we have Linderbaum, so we don't have to worry about that. He'll probably get rotated in a decent amount, but who cares? We added a Okonkwo to our tight end group, and here is the defense. I don't know why this game is so dumb. Like, I made Skies a right outside linebacker, and it's starting him at the left. Like, oh my god. I'll just go into the depth chart and move it myself. Just imagine Skies is right here on this side. But yeah, the defense doesn't look bad. Dev traits look a little interesting, but overall we look good. But now it is time to send them to the playoffs and see how this team does in the final year. We're an 86 overall. The Lions were also an 86. So, don't know what that has to do with anything, but let's see how we finish this final year. Dude, my videos gotta look scripted sometimes. We always do the best when I say it's the last year. Finished with the best offense in points per game, the 5th defense. Let's look at our stats on the year. Justin Fields was really good. 3,600 yards, 33 touchdowns, 6 picks, 67 completion percentage. Achane was really good. 1,200 yards, 4.4 per carry, 9 touchdowns. Rhodes got 13 touchdowns. Jalen Waddle leads the team in receiving. DeMarcus Williams did good. Jameson Williams did good. Kyle Pitts didn't do as good as I would expect in the Kansas City offense. Did the O-line do good? Hey, Trevor Penning had probably one of his best years yet. No, it's still pretty bad, but the rest of the O-line was really good. 134 tackles for Isaiah Simmons, 16 TFLs out of Mike McNeil, 15 out of Miles Murphy, 13 TFLs and 17 sacks out of Byron Young. He probably won Defensive Player of the Year, and our rookie did pretty good. Forgot to check interceptions. Let me do that before I look at the awards. 3 picks out of Isaiah Simmons, 2 out of Daxton Hill, 2 out of DJ Turner, 2 out of Cam Reddick, 1 out of Byron Young, and 1 out of Tariq Woolen. MVP goes to Lamar Jackson for the Chargers. Justin Fields comes in 3rd, though. AFC Offensive Player of the Year also goes to Lamar Jackson for the Chargers. Oh, I thought we might have won Coach of the Year. It goes to Brandon Staley. But Justin Fields is down here in 8th. Defensive Player of the Year, of course, goes to Byron Young. Isaiah Simmons in 3rd. He was really good throughout this rebuild. And Mike McNeil in 8th. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Derek Howell for the Texans. Do you think we came in 2nd place for Defensive Rookie of the Year? No, we actually won it with JaMychal Skies, so that's awesome. So let's get into this wildcard game against the Browns, who have a 91 overall defense. Yeah, geez. But we have a higher overall team. We kind of match up pretty well because we have a high overall offense, like kind of mid defense. They have a high overall defense, like kind of mid offense, but we're a better team, so we should win this game. Let's sim to the divisional. And we do win 24-13. We have a weekly award from the wild card. And Mike McNeil with 6 tackles and 3 sacks. Holy shit. We're going against the Titans here, who have Patrick Mahomes. That's interesting. We had a better offense and defense than them. We have a higher overall offense, same overall defense, higher overall team. Can we beat Patrick Mahomes in the divisional? And we do not. We do have a weekly award, though. Isaiah Simmons, of course. That probably is going to be the end of this video. I think if we did one more year, we could be pretty good, but I don't know. I can't do it. That was a pretty good year. The team is not going to get much better than it is now. Let me sim to the Super Bowl so we can look at the final roster with everybody's dev traits. I'm pretty happy with the team we built. It would have been nice to win a Super Bowl, but again, I don't think the roster is going to get much better than it is now. And here is the final roster. Again, no dev ups on offense, so we didn't get any dev ups on offense throughout this rebuild, which is pretty interesting, but the defense is what impresses me the most. Again, imagine Skies is over here on the right side, but he goes up to superstar. Isaiah Simmons still has superstar. The defense looks really good. But we're not going to do one more year. I can't bring myself to do it because I'm just going to disappoint myself. Maybe I'll come back home tonight and I'll feel like doing one. So if this video still has like 10 minutes left, I did another season, but don't think that's the case. But if you made it this far, you definitely enjoyed the video, so make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more Madden franchises and more Madden fantasy drafts because you guys have been seeming to love them. Yeah, I haven't even been gone for like 15, 20 minutes. I just took a shower and I talked myself into doing another year. I kind of want to try to get a Super Bowl for you guys. This team's just so good. Like, we have so much potential. So who do we have to re-sign here? Jalen Waddle, Justin Fields again, Mike McNeil, Isaiah Simmons, Daxton Hill. Okay, this is going to get real scary, but let's start off with Justin Fields, who's not even interested. This is also still pretty cheap for a quarterback. So 6 years, $277. Bruh. How much is a tag? 57 mil. Okay, let's bring back everybody first, and then we'll consider tagging him. 4 years, 82 mil for Jalen Waddle. He resigns. Mike McNeil, that's a 5th year. We won't accept that. Isaiah Simmons doesn't want much money. 4 years, 42 mil. He's not interested in signing. Okay, we'll try to get him back in free agency, I guess. Daxton Hill, I want back. 4 years, 38 mil. He's coming back. May as well, or that's a 5th year. We'll bring back Trevor Penning, 2 years, 18 mil. He's coming back. And then that'll probably be everybody we bring back. So do I tag? If I tag Fields, I can still go for Isaiah Simmons in free agency. So let's tag Fields. That leaves us $35 million, and we need to try to bring back Isaiah Simmons, like, really bad. All right, Isaiah Simmons, how much is it going to take to get you back, my boy? Damn, we're tied for his top offer with the Bills. We're going to give him a fat contract. All right, there we go. And then we could also go for... No, dude, I thought we were going to be able to go for Kyer Elam. We can't. Damn, that's unfortunate. We could go for Eric Stokes. We don't have much use for him, though. Let's look at every position, though, before we get trigger happy. By the way, one of those centers that the CPU took ended up having Superstar. Montez Sweat. But that center that the CPU took ended up having Superstar, and we're literally not allowed to play him, so we'll probably trade him away and try to get something out of him. But let's try to bring back Isaiah Simmons. We'll go for Montez Sweat as well. They both sign, and we got them both, so let's go. I don't really know how Montez Sweat's going to do on the D-line for 3-4, but, I mean, we can try it out. I mean, we may as well go for everybody we can up to this point. I'll probably trade our first-round pick. The thing that's weird is I'm going to have to go through, like, the NFL rosters and find, like, the fastest player at their position so that whatever trade I make isn't cheating. But it shouldn't be too hard, honestly. But here's how the team looking. We're obviously going to be trading Landford away. I don't even know what we can trade for, though. Maybe... Dude, I genuinely don't know. What do I even trade for? A strong safety? Jeremy Chin went down to normal. I don't know. We're going to have to look around the league at the fastest players and just whoever looks the best, I guess, go for them. I guess that's the play. So we're trading our superstar center, a first, 2 seconds, and a fourth for a superstar X Factor corner that the Patriots have. I'll make sure I show you guys his speed. 98 speed. So we now have the 3 fastest corners in the league. So now there's genuinely no reason we shouldn't be good. We'll sim the draft because I don't even know what I would go for up to this point. But we're about to have nasty corners. We could even maybe move somebody up to safety since Jeremy Chin's so bad. I don't know. Jeremy Chin's normally good in this game. I don't know why he would go down to normal. But God, this team is so good. There's no reason we shouldn't do good this year. CPU took some hidden Devo linemen that will get rotated in. Who cares? Didn't Skies have Superstar earlier when we were looking at the team? So last year, it's my rebuild. I'm giving it back to him. One defensive rookie of the year. He deserves it. Let's be real. At least if they didn't put him down to normal. That's what they normally do. But yeah, this defense is nasty to say the least. Who could we move to safety? How big is Hood? 6'1", 180. That's a kind of a small safety. Nah, let's just leave it how it is. We'll let Jeremy Chin stay up there. Well, it is time to see how this team's going to do in the final year. Let's decline this trade offer. I feel like we have a higher than an 84 overall defense, but it's whatever. Let's sim to the playoffs. And let's see how this team with a 92 overall offense does this year. The actual final year of the rebuild. If you're still watching, dude, leave a like and subscribe. I'm putting my balls... I don't even know where I was going to say on the line. I'm not really putting shit on the line, but subscribe anyway. Also, we're already at 285, I believe, and we hit 200 like not even a week ago. So thank you guys so much for the support. Let me not be too gay, though. If we're not in the playoffs and I just did another year for nothing, I'm going to be so mad. That's the end of this one. Deuces.